Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a VK3002M. It's a tier 6 German medium tank, and this one's located on the north spawn of Prokhorovka encounter under the command of the BassmanFromHell. Now, it's basically the prototype of the Panther tank, the Panzerkampfwagen 5, the Mark V. And as you can see, it's got the sloped armour you expect from experience with the T-34. It's got a decent gun, 75mm with 135 alpha, good penetration, bad armour, I'm afraid. It's a flanking tank and a sniper. Now it looks like Bassman's going to take it over the railway line. He's going to fight on the other side. And it looks to me like he's heading straight off towards the hill. Now that's the L70 gun, which means it's 70 calibers long. And it's a reasonably good gun in terms of accuracy and damage. It's got good DPM. It was actually built by the MAN company, and that's why it's got the M at the end. The other version is the D version, that's by Daimler-Benz, and that was the version that was rejected by the Germans. And in fact, there's a VK3001D over there. Okay, well, first target, T28 gets a hit, low roll. There's a looks, don't know if he hit it there, but should be able to get some good shots on the enemies as they go into the cap area. There's the Panzer 4D. There's the looks there as well. He hit the Panzer 4D again, one more shot, and he's got his first kill. Okay, the looks is over there. I'm not sure if he hit it, but oh, there's the T28. He's been killed. T28 was taken out by our T50. Now, we don't know if there's anybody on the other side of the hill, but I'm not sure if we're actually going to do a quick look. I suspect that the baseman would rather just snipe from the position he's in at the moment, try and get shots on enemy tanks in the cap. There's an M3 Lee in there and that VK3001D. Trying to get shots on him. In fact, actually, he's over the other side of the railway, and here's another reason not to go over the hill. The AMX ELC, and he ram kills him. 48 hit points from the ram. Did manage to get a shot into him for 145 before he rammed him. But he's now down to about half his health, so he's going to have to be careful. A couple of shots and he could be in trouble. There's a Saab M43, Swedish tank destroyer. Gets one round in, tracks him, finishes him off. So he's got 3 kills now. Go for the VK3001D. Nope, that went straight in front of him. And we've got a VK3001H, that's a German heavy, just up on top of the hill. Now he might have the 105mm gun, the 88 or the 75. Probably best not to risk it. It's going up as high as he can just to spot him. Oh, he managed to get around through the roof of the VK, or into the turret at least. That's it. And fires another one, but that doesn't connect. And took a round from him, but finished him off. So 4 kills so far, and we've just noticed, or I've just noticed, the SU-85 on our team has done a team kill. Took around from that Skoda and finished him off as well. So 4 kills. I'm not sure which vehicle the SU-85B killed, but he has some blue. Gets around into the SU-85. It's 138 hit points, so it's a high roll. He's going to try and use these wrecks for cover. There's the SU-85. Nope, that one bounced off the arm of the frontal plate. He's got him in an angle though. Oh, that one went through. You get another one. Oh, he doesn't need to. The OI experimental managed to hit him from further down. Well, there's only 2 enemies left. A KV-222, which as you know is that KV tank with a Tier 7 chassis, the KV-3 chassis, but a standard KV turret, and a Marder 38T. That's the Marder with the Hetzer chassis, but it's got the PaK-40 gun. And we can't see him from this position, which means they must be over either on the other side of the map, on the west side, or the other side of the railway line. Teams moving south to try and find them. Better to stay here at the moment. That way, if they do spot the KV-220, they can shoot it in from the heights. Oh! KV-220 is on the far side, and he just killed our 40TP, or is it? No, it's the Marder killed the 40TP, and that indicates that he is actually over the other side of the map. He's on the west side. We're not going to be able to get shots on that KV-220 unless we motor over there, so I think everybody's going to be headed west, leaving the SU-85 in the cap area. Got 2 in the cap, T-28 as well. Might be better for that SU-85 to redeem himself by actually going after that KV-222. He does have a gun that can penetrate it. And our KV-1's moving across the battlefield. Now he's going to get engaged by that KV-220. We're firing in the general direction of where he was last seen. There's no guarantee he's going to be over there now, in that particular position. Yeah, best to move closer. We're just outside doing the range. Remember that Marder 38T is over there somewhere, and he's got, there he is. PaK-40 gun on that thing is very deadly. One shot in, and he's been killed. There's KV-220, one into the engine bay, and that kills him off. Wins the game, 5 kills. Just missed out on the kill on the Marder. That would have been quite nice because that would have given us the top gun. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's an ace tanker for the BassmanFromHell in the VK3002M. Almost said D for a second, yeah? Or it did say D. It's not the D version, it's the MAM version. And he also managed to pick up his first mark of excellence during that game, a spotter badge for getting at least 1,000 hit points of damage spotted, a fighter, a duelist, a fire prefect, and a bruise medal. And out of the epic medals, he managed to get the High Calibre. He dealt the most damage in that battle overall, and his win rate was 10,118. And I think most of his spotting damage came because he was up on the hill looking down on the enemy tanks that are in the town, so he obviously could see them for the rest of his team and allowed his team to put shots into them even though they were at distance. So let's have a look at the team scores. Well, we can see he's top of the table here, 2,211 hit points of damage during that game. The next highest score was the Skoda T25 with 1,522, and after that was the P43 Biz on the enemy team with 1,335. When it came to kills, again, he's got the highest amount, 5 kills. The next highest was the Skoda, who managed to get 4, and then there's a bunch of tanks with 2 kills apiece. And when it comes to base XP, well, he's got the top in all 3 columns, 1,205 base experience points. The Skoda managed to get 820, and then the KV-1 managed 585. He fired 26 rounds in that battle. He got 19 direct hits and 18 penetrations. It's a good gun, good accuracy, and good penetration on it. Fairly good DPM as well, but unfortunately the hull's the problem. It lets you down. Damage of 2,211 hit points, of which 1,461 were at more than 300 meters. He received 4 hits from the enemy. 3 of them were penetrations, 1 non-penetrations. That goes to prove what I said about the armor being terrible. And he only blocked damage of 220 hit points. He spotted 6 enemy vehicles, damaged 10 of the enemy, that's 2/3 the enemy team, and killed 5 of them, that's 1/3 of the enemy team. He did damage assistance, or spotting I should say, of 1,361 hit points. He got 51 defense points because he was killing tanks or hitting tanks that are actually in the cap at the time. And on the credit side, on a premium account, he earned 44,352 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, he actually earned 27,212 credits. He got 1 bond for getting the High Calibre, and 1,807 XP, times 2 for the first victory, took away 3,615 experience points altogether. So, one of the enemy tanks, one of our own team rather, did kill one of our own guys. Now it's this Su-85, yes. He actually destroyed one of his own team, 270 hit points. It probably might have been accidental, but they did turn blue, which tends to make me think that he's probably done it more than once, and that's why he actually turned blue. So one of these friendly tanks is going to be killed by Pork. Let's have a look and see which one it was, because I was interested to see who actually was killed by our own team. And I'm looking through this list and I can't see it. Oh, there it is. It's the Sav M43. He was killed by his own team, by the Su-85, and that's rather unusual because the Sav M43 is a tank destroyer, and I don't think a tank destroyer would have been up at the front. I think he would have been sitting at the back, so I suspect that that was a deliberate team kill by Su-85, and I will look through the replay again just to find out exactly what happened. But very unusual. You don't often see a team killing happen on your own team in a battle, unless, of course, somebody has upset another player, and, of course, then he deliberately kills them, or where they've team killed an Arty right at the start of the game, and I've seen that far too often, actually. For my liking. In fact, I'm still waiting for Wargaming to do something about it, because they really ought to ban people who do that right at the start of a game without any justification whatsoever. They should be out of the game altogether. They really shouldn't be playing the game if that's the case, and Wargaming should just take away their account altogether. Anyway, if you enjoyed that replay, please give this one a like, and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.